What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And right now we're going to be talking about EA has a lot of people questioning this move with all the new legends that were just dropped this weekend. So to give you guys a quick synopsis of what's going on, yeah, that's a pretty big word. Don't worry about it. It's like, it's pretty much like how, you ever listen to Stephen A. Smith, he just started using some wild words. Yeah, I just heard it somewhere. Don't worry about it. Don't even think about it or Google it. But just understand what I'm trying to tell you right now. The bottom line about this whole situation is that we just recently got the All Madden Part 2, right? So the new current legends, I'm going to show you guys with the sets and everything like that. I actually had a decent amount of the cards to make the sets, but I was really like kind of weary with why they would do it in the way that they did it, right? Because they just gave us a really OP player, and then they just turned around and gave us a player that it's going to make you scratch your head a little bit, like, should I go ahead and go with this, grab him or not type thing. But the Clay Matthews, right? So Jeff Saturday, he's probably one of the better centers. Also, when you play the challenges, use his power up and add Legends Chem to it to kind of increase that Legends chemistry, because it's a free card, so you don't have to spend money and you can add to the overall, team chem with the chemistries. But this is what Clay Matthews looks like, right? I just want you guys to keep this in your brain because I'm going to show you guys this first. And this is why a lot of MUT users are like questioning why they would drop him right after you drop Aaron Donald. Just take a look at the numbers, right? 88 speed, the 90 power move, the 93 block shed, 91 finesse move. Everything is looking good. 255 pounds, 87 strength. Very, very good, especially if you get him on a theme team, right? Getting him on a theme team, if it's, he gets the +2 speed with 90. So it kind of, if you grab him on any one of the teams that he played for, it might look a lot better. But let me just hear me out. With most people running the Legends theme team right now, it may not make a lot of sense. And I'm going to show you exactly why. Because now that you've been able to imprint that into your brain, remember with the Legends, you have to go ahead and you have to buy that 90. I'll check right now at the time of the video what the 91, it increased. I'll check what it's going for now. So it's about 591. So 591 plus all of these other cards is going to yield you the discounted abilities with Clay Matthews, right? Now, let's take a look at All Madden Aaron Donald. All right, because we actually have him on the squad, so it actually works out a little bit better for us. And then now we're going to take a look at the fact of why wouldn't you just purchase him instead of the other card? Right now, also remember, you can't add Legends Chem, only All Madden Team Chem, and it has to be like the 10 of them or something like that. It's something weird like that. Then when you get to, the 12 components, you can add up to +1, +2, +3 speed, +4 speed. Holy crap. Hold up, is that another speed point? Hold on, let me see this again. Let me just add this up. Okay, 1 speed, okay, 2 speed, 3 speed. Oh no, that's a strength. No, that is a speed. And then another speed over here. God, bro, this is wild. This is absolutely wild, bro. The tier 6 will only boost release 2 champions, 91 Casper and 94 Deion Sanders, the +1 speed. But either way, the All Madden is a W if you're rocking this team with the chem. I thought it was +3 speed, but they just upped it to 4. But I just wanted to point that out because although he's an All Madden player, the All Madden chemistry is separate from the Legends. So he's getting no boost, but look at the differences. The strength, the weight, the speed, the finesse move, power move, the block shed. This is like the last couple years they've been showing love to Aaron Donald and giving him actual attributes that matter in the game. And I just want to make sure you guys understand, there's a lot of different footage that I have of him just going crazy. And it's simply because he's a heavier, fast player. And although they've done as much as they can to make the game unplayable, a lot of what goes on within the game, you can still figure out what players are the best to have. For instance, when we tried out Micah Parsons, he was getting stood up like a tower. Like dudes were grabbing him by the throat and just doing whatever they wanted to do to him. So we kept Leonard Floyd. Although the Edge Threat Elite is 3 and we can save an AP because with Leonard Floyd, it actually, it costs 4 with his, abilities and everything. It still is beneficial for us to keep him because he's a bigger player at 6'5", as opposed to the 6'2" or whatever, 6'3", and also the strength factor. Parsons is stronger than Leonard Floyd, but it's something about the bigger players in the game that just makes sense. So currently, I would say to hold on to Leonard Floyd and have Aaron Donald as your outside players. Now, getting back to Clay Matthews, his dad was actually better for me for a very, very long time. But I know a lot of you guys have either tried him out already or you're looking to get him. And I just want you guys to understand, remember, the prices of these cards can vary because you can look on the auction house and sometimes the prices will fluctuate, But just remember, always check out the set, right? So these 89 overall players, you can buy them. I thought I was getting them for like 92, yeah, something like that. So when you look at it and you do the math, you're looking at about 630, 640, something like that, right? Like 600K to get one of these players that are really, 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 really good. Okay, as opposed to having to go through a whole power-up path, okay, to get discounted abilities for a player that has similar attributes to someone that just dropped. So when you start to question it, anything at EA Sports, when you have to think about it like this, like, you know what, I don't know if I want to go that route, you probably should stay away from it. You probably would, you know, you shouldn't really like flirt with the Legends as much if you don't feel that it's going to go with what you're trying to do. But remember though, because guys like Keith Jackson are in packs, it is a beautiful time to play around with the training variety. I just want you guys to know that it's an actual beautiful time to do that, because any other time during the week when there's nothing going on, there's really no use for training. But we can check what's going on currently, you know, with his price as far as the Legends go, and figure that out. But also, even with him, right? I'm gonna give you guys an example about Kyle Pitts, because although Kyle Pitts does not get discounted abilities, it doesn't really matter. In my opinion, his speed and his height are really, really good for the game right now. So look, you see how he's all the way down to like 410K, right? Let's take a look at what's going on. Because remember, keep in mind, this is the limited. He's a 6'2 player. So some of you guys are gonna say, yo, Gmia, you still didn't get Jerry Rice. I know, because he's too short in this game. You have to figure out what works in every Madden, and you have to go after that. There is nothing spectacular about this player because he's not gonna be able to, well, actually, I can't even say that, because you can moss with an infant baby in this game, but he's not going to be able to consistently get away with doing it. So although I'm saying it'll be a good time to get limited, just remember, you can quick sell this guy for what, 350 or something like that, because he's a limited. All right, but is he somebody that would ever play for me? No. So all of these Legends that have been released, it all depends on what you're trying, like what are you trying to do other than the center. Okay, the center is a different type of situation because you can always use a good center. All right, so if you're asking me, you know, gee, should we upgrade at the center position? I'm not going to tell you no. I'm going to say, look, you know what? You probably shouldn't spend $1 million right now when there are other players available and there are reduxes that you can, like, you know, out of position players like the Grim and all that stuff for the Legends team. But is he a good card? I would say with his overall ratings right now, he's one of the better cards. But remember, he's under 300 pounds. And that is a huge problem in this game. All the other numbers look decent with the exception of the 89 run block footwork, but under 300 pounds don't fly for me. I need my linemen extra fat with cheese and a little bit of bacon on top because it's just necessary. You know what I'm saying? So everything that's going on with these Legends, I know you guys are like, yo, gee, it's a trash weekend. You know, we're questioning why EA would do all of this. Just remember, I just want to make sure everybody understands. Get those challenges done and let me know if you have been putting your collectibles in the Legend set. Because that's all that's important. Remember, you're going to have your option of getting any, well, I don't know if it's any Legend. It's going to be a B and D, but I don't know exactly how they're going to work it, right? It's going to be your choice of one B and D boss Legend player. So you may be able to ultimately get one of these players for free, is what the point is. So in another however many weeks, in another, what is it? We got 6 weeks left. So it's going to probably culminate around the Christmas holiday with Zero Chill. It's a B and D. If you buy a card right now, it's not going to have the same value, obviously, when it comes to Christmas. So I would just say wait it out this week. I wouldn't go crazy on the Legends. I would go ahead and try some of the alternate players. In the case of Clay Matthews, I would go ahead and try Aaron Donald. And with the tight end position, go ahead and try out Kyle Dig Out Your Girls Pits. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. One love, y'all.